Oh, hey, didn't see you there. This is my reflective summary for math, thinking and learning. So I'd have to say that for my math experiences throughout this term, I think a few big takeaways. One big takeaway was that it really reinforced a thought I had going into the semester that I really just need to spend, like, say, one summer or something just working my way through like an intermediate math textbook, just to kind of really refamiliarize myself with material and kind of gain a more intricate understanding of it. Like just working through problems, maybe with one method, and then just doing the same problem with a different method, just to really kind of get my familiarity with the material back to where it was when I first learned it and was first doing well in it. I'd also say that this semester has really reinforced to me how useful manipulatives are, as well as differentiated instruction. So throughout the term, even in the very last week, we were doing, say, the marble game, to do kind of different counting strategies, different number strategies, playing with the blocks, or, well, not playing, but using the blocks, um, and like coloring in on the graphs as well. So I think that can help really make the class interesting, especially since I feel like a lot of kids will just hear, oh, like a math class, and then tune off or think, oh, like it's boring, or oh, like, you know, it's not that interesting in class. But I feel like using those makes it interesting for them, as well as makes it more tangible and much easier for them to make connections. So it helps them learn in two ways, I would think. I also think that just from going through this semester and my own math experiences, I talked about this in the very first reflection we had to do at the very start of the semester about our math history. I'd say that I still believe that you need to put math into a context that is useful and meaningful for the students. So maybe at the start of a semester or a school year, you do some sort of survey about what interests the students, so then you can take that information and apply your math lessons through that perspective. So I talked about in my math history that sports were very useful to, or were very interesting to me. So, and there's data in everything in sports. So I learned a lot of math by putting it into a sports perspective. So I feel like if you did that with students' other interests, that would be another way to make it useful. And I think that really was confirmed for me just through the differentiated instruction that we did throughout the semester and through what some of our readings were. Finally, I think the last big key takeaway for me from this semester was what I learned through my module, Annenberg Learner, and it kind of just reminded me of just how important just repetitions are to learning math, particularly because my module didn't have a ton of repetitions. And I don't think you can just throw homework questions at kids, but I think it is important that you make sure they are practicing. And that even for myself, when I'm learning math, just how important just sitting down with pencil and paper is and just working through it. So those are kind of the big takeaways I took from this semester about the importance of both teaching and learning math and just how to think about it. So I hope you enjoyed this video.